So now let's take those 10 comedians, if you will, and let's do a little exercise. Let's pretend that we take them all in separate rooms before the show and we ask them this question. Would you like to be the unanimous best comedian on the show, the 10th best, the 5th best, the 7th best, the 3rd best? Which one would you want to be tonight? Now tell me what every comedian in their separate room is going to say.
I think most people would want to be the funniest on the night.
That's right. Okay. But at the end of the night, if you were to facilitate a analysis of the night and you were to have every audience member, every server, every bartender, every bouncer, every manager that's there, like I said, every member of the audience, the comedians that were on, all of them, and they're asked to rate the comedians the funniest, give them all a number that can't be different. Okay? And at the end of the night, when you tabulate it up, hypothetically, there's one person who's number 1 and all the way down to one person who's number 10. And the issue is that no one wants to be number 10, but every night there's one person that is. No one wants to be number 7, but every night there's somebody who is. Nobody wants to be number 2, but every night there's somebody that is. And everybody wants to be number 1, and every night there's one person who is. And when they are, the legend grows and it adds more life, more excitement, more gravitas to their career every time they can do that. And that's how people become so huge. That's how somebody like Chris McCausland? Somebody like that, like, can rise. Like, it's seemingly like when you turn around and he's not having the best set every night, and then all of a sudden he is. And so I think that these are the things that you have to look at when you're an artist. You have to look at it like it's Squid Game and the Hunger Games, and you have to look at it like that's what it is. You have to look at it like Mike Tyson. I'm walking in and my job is to eliminate the competition. And it may not happen every time, but it's really, really something that's important to mentally get yourself in a place where you're training for when the lights are brightest and when all the attention is on you, that you know that you're going to go in and you're going to deliver. You're going to fuck people up. And I think that's one of the most important things. It's an unspoken thing. It's not something that you want to walk into the green room and say, "Hey, everybody, I'm going to fuck you up." No, but it's a strategic thing. You're building your legend, and every legend starts somewhere. And then even tougher, and every comedian in England and the United States and all around the world will tell you. Then you get there and you're trying to stay there. You're trying to stay there with people trying to take you down. And they might not be trying to take you down that way, but they're trying to build themselves up so they get more attention now than you do. And now, instead of working these big arenas, or you're working 3,000 seat theaters, and then after 3,000 theaters, 15 seaters, 1,000 comedy clubs. It normally can't last forever.